Welcome back to another Site Spotlight. This week we're going to focus on FocusWP.co. Speaking of focus, it might be my glasses, but that image, is it slightly off? What's happening here, Iris?
I wouldn't say it's off. I think this branding has been done really right. Focus, it's all about the 3D effects, and it's even the case that if you put on your 3D glasses, you can see these pictures really nicely. So I wouldn't say it's off, I would say it's intentional. So this is very fun. As you can see, put on your 3D glasses and this site will even pop even more.
Oh man. Well, and you can even get glasses from them, I see, if
And
you
you can
sign
have
up
a
for their
filter.
newsletter. So
Yes,
that's awesome. Okay, I did not know that. That
I
is
love that.
fantastic. And now that I see it, I think it even goes for their logo.
It does. It's branding done right.
That's absolutely brilliant. So I was playing with this website a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Let me go to the homepage and enable a tool that I recently learned about, and that's a headings map. And it shows the
Right.
order of headings on the website. And you can see on the left that there's two red items here. And that's because there's something special. So what you see is that there's an H2, so a heading level 2, above the heading 1.
Yeah.
And down here, it's skipping a heading level. So how do you comply with Google requirements? Has a heading 2, and then stay in touch is a heading 4. And that means that the build-up in the site isn't exactly what it should be. Skipping a level is sort of maybe
Okay-ish.
okay-ish,
Yeah.
but having a reversed order of headings definitely isn't. So that's
That's a
something
no-go.
that they'll have to spend some time on to improve.
Yeah, and I think we see this more often, right, Taco? That people use headings as a means of showing hierarchy, but it's also more than that. So it isn't just to have visual hierarchy to add that, but it's also to have your site show correctly.
Definitely, yeah. So that structure is extremely important, especially for visually impaired people who have to rely on uh, your source basically to make sense in order to be able to navigate your site well.
Yeah, but I would
Um,
say it's an easy fix, so that
yeah,
helps.
uh, sure think so. Let's head back to the About
Yes.
page for a bit. I mean, we were here before because of the images, but there's something that you noticed, right?
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of a discrepancy here because it focuses on team, and that seems to indicate that it's multiple people. While on the about page it says Stephanie and talks about her in singular form. So that might be a little bit of a mix-up.
Right. So you're saying that if it's a team that's working on Focus WP,
Yeah, I'm
they
not
should
sure
display the entire team.
exactly. It would
Okay.
be nice to see some faces and expertise because it talks about instant team as well. So that implies multiple people.
All right. So that would be a nice thing to improve for sure.
Yes, have a look at.
A thing that we saw that we both really, really liked
Yes, very unique.
is actually under instant team and then how long will my task take? Because
Yeah.
you can outsource sort of small tasks to Focus WP. So you can hire someone to do video editing. We actually maybe should talk to her.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
you can get a lot of help from different departments, SEO, development, graphic design. Um, but how long does a task take? And that's a question that they've answered really, really well.
Yeah. I've never seen this type of form below before, but I really like how they make it very transparent for people to see, okay, how many hours are going to be spent, what costs am I going to make, so it's easier for budgeting. And of course, it's a range, but it gives you an idea.
Yeah. And I mean, it's a very long list of all the different
Yeah, very specified.
tasks that they can do, and maybe they can do even more. But
Probably.
If we just look at, for example, let's say the department copywriting,
Yes.
we get all the copywriting tasks, and we can see for a newsletter, it takes an hour. A blog post,
Great.
posting to WordPress or Squarespace or Wix, but let's not mention those, um, 30 minutes or less. A long form blog post, 4 to 5 hours. So it
Yeah.
completely explains how much time they will spend on a task, and that definitely helps to do the pricing where they have an hourly rate and you can just purchase hours.
And this is very transparent too. The price is clear, the amount of hours spent is roughly clear. So I think this is the barrier is very low for me to contact them.
Yeah, so really well done. That's the right
Yes.
focus.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up for FocusWP. And that's it for today's site spotlight. If you want to have your site in the spotlight as well, make sure to let us know. Thanks for watching. We know your time is valuable and we're glad you spent some of it with us. If you got value from today's video, go ahead and like, leave a comment and hit subscribe and the bell so you don't miss the next tip. And if you're ready to keep going, check out another video right here. We've got more ways to help you level up your website without the overwhelm.